And now, here is a message from your friendly neighborhood raccoon dragon thing.
Hello everybody, Dragon here, and boy, what an ending to that last episode was, huh? And it's a good thing we have people like Xisthruos to come and explain what's going on with stuff like that. Xisthruos the game creator, not Xisthruos the super zombie former emperor dude. Oh, I guess I never told you about that. Yeah, Xisthruos has been posting his own little commentary and insight at the RPG Maker Pavilion on pretty much every episode of the Spiteful Dead I've been uploading. It's pretty interesting. It's sitting in my original Let's Play topics there. I guess I probably should have told you a whole lot sooner than the 19th episode. But at least now you know. I've got the link sitting to the side, and if I forget to post the link again, tell me this time. And now, here's today's episode of Let's Play the Spiteful Dead.
Previously on Let's Play the Spiteful Dead, our heroes had befriended an old man at a weapons shop who supplied us with weapons and pointed us in the general direction of the communications tower. While at the tower, we successfully rescued Benjamin from the Order and called for a rescue chopper. But the distress call came with a price, as the corrupted government caught wind of it and now plans to cover up the zombie outbreak by destroying the island. To make things worse, the Darklings inhabiting the tower went berserk, and in the chaos that followed, both Sophie and Asagi went missing. Now, Robert, Alicia, and Benjamin must make their way to the site of the rescue chopper, and they need to hurry. Less than 4 hours remain before the rescue chopper leaves them behind.
The Spiteful Dead!
And another night, another episode to record. I really need to get around to finishing this LP though. I'm less than 2 weeks away from starting to air this LP. Of course, since Benjamin was left out of the party for a while, he's a bit underleveled here. Well, maybe that'll mean he'll gain levels a bit faster. Yeah. This episode might proceed a bit slowly, because what I'm planning here is to just chat away, because I'm supposed to be going all the way back over here, which means traveling through this dungeon. So, let's do that. Yep, I'm gonna chat while fighting these encounters. He doesn't say anything? Oh well. Let's see here. Relentless, that's a new one. So anyway, I finally got around to reading the things that come with the game. The read-me things. Read about the history of the world. Apparently the world is called Burton, and the continent we're on is whatever it was. I don't know, I'm not really good at remembering names. Read about how the goddess originally died because everything is finite. So I'm under the impression she died on purpose. And created those 3 suns in the process, I guess. Read a little about the 3 different races. Apparently there's humans, whatever the second race is called, and the fairies. And of course we've only met the humans so far. Fairies are probably going to be fairies. Nah, that's just what I wanted to do. Learn a new lore, and now I'm going to swap out. I'll get to that in a moment. The other race, the Azuli, are apparently a subterranean race. I almost wonder if we met some down here, but at the same time, probably not, because they sound sort of like demons. Alright, let's see. Compose a skill. Oh, not what I wanted. We're going to swap to healing, because that's going to be pretty useful, because there's a spell coming up after a couple level ups where he's going to be able to heal his party members with 75 HP at the cost of 99 HP, but he'll recover 75 back. But that would come in handy. Apparently the balancing isn't quite worked out, because a healing spell after that heals one party member for not a whole lot of HP, and it still costs 99 of his own HP. If I would have just had that spell heal, like, max us out, if it's going to cost him, well, maybe not max him out. I guess it would have to cost restore less than 99 HP, since you can't have skill attacks. The lore attacks cost more than 99. So that's what I'm doing here, trying to learn some healing spells. Oh, look at that! My Wii is glowing blue. It must have downloaded an update. But I shall find out what this thing is first. Light, okay. Yeah, I finally got around to reconnecting my Wii, because I haven't done it in a while. And I downloaded 4.2 update. It did not crash or break my Wii. And I downloaded Final Fantasy, the original NES game. Yay! I beat the original game on PS1, or original game on PS1? I beat the remake on PS1, but it was the easy mode. This is probably going to be a challenge. Apparently there's this USB port on my computer that I never really paid attention to, separate from the others, which is good because the Wi-Fi dongle... Are we going through all the different types of zombies or something? This is like the third type already. Does that mean something? I don't know. But anyway, there's a USB port separate from the others next to the SD card slots, which is nice because the Nintendo Wi-Fi thing is one fat sucker. You can't put anything next to it. And back to the game instruction thing. Are we going to meet any of the other races here? I mean, it sounds kind of important because of the history and all that. It's one point the instructions mention how if one race destroys another, it would cause one great imbalance. And yep, sure enough, we're gaining levels in a hurry. Of course, that also means it's going to take longer to gain levels in a hurry. And let's see. Benjamin, he learned Panacea. It cures poison with no cost. Well, it's too bad you can't use special attacks outside of battle, but that's good to know. Oh yeah, I wanted to learn Blizzard before I switched, because look at that, 90 damage against all enemies. And it only costs 75 of your own HP. That sounds pretty good to me, don't you think? Don't you agree and all that? It's nice that the enemies are back here now. Although that means dark rooms, and I'm not gonna be able to see what I'm going through in these rooms up ahead. Unless he fixed it. Why don't the zombies say anything anymore? Oh yeah, I promise before I start the next game, I'll get me a new headset or some sort of new mic so these don't creak anymore. What will I do with these? I don't know. I might just throw them away, or I might just store them. I'm storing the other one. I've got a light burnt out. I've got 2 lights that shine on my entertainment center. One of them's burnt out. On the one hand, it kind of creates this nice little atmospheric mood. Instead of it just being bright, it's like, well, atmospheric. But on the other hand, it also pretty much imbalances the lighting because now I've just got light on one side of the room. Let's see, what else? I guess I could talk random stuff. I'm growing my hair out. I don't know if I've shown that yet. I'm thinking about having points where I interrupt the LP with something with me on camera where you would see that my hair is growing out, but maybe not. I don't know. Why is that relevant? Well, it's not. I'm just making chit-chat. And I guess since I'm running out of things to say, I don't have to show battles anymore. Learn another lore, and that's the one I was wanting to learn. Cost of 99 HP, recover 75 HP to the group, which is basically the whole party. I just noticed something though. As Benjamin, now that Benjamin's back in my party, he's recovering something. He's recovering HP, I guess, every turn. It's only by amount of 8, but that would be nice for casting spells. Oh, it's because of the skill I equipped. Apparently this healing skill is equipped with the ability that he recovers a set amount of HP. Well, now it's 9 HP per turn because he leveled up. I just realized this is the super dark room, and it's not super dark. I can see! Yay! Yeah, that'll help make up for the fact that he uses his own HP in order to cast a healing spell. By the way, in the instructions it mentions all the mini-games. I've essentially gone through all the mini-games. I don't know, some of them might repeat. That one mini-game from many episodes ago, before I stole the tank, is essentially like a game of rock, paper, scissors. The one where I was shooting the guys from across the alley. So that kinda sucks. Learned another new lore. Cleanse, single, cure all. Oh, that's like remedy, okay. Let's see, I was about to bring up something else. Was it about the game? I don't know, I was on a roll too, talking and having stuff to say, and all of a sudden, blank. Yeah, that happens. And of course, the further I get into this dungeon, we're starting to find larger groups of these guys. Case in point. Oh yeah, I remember now. I'll tell you after this battle, which incidentally is what I want to talk to you about. Let's see, what are my weapons right now? I forget. Single, group. Oh yeah, forgot about that. In that case, I'm gonna use the ammo belt on her. But anyway, one thing I've been doing pretty much the whole game is, well, actually not just this game, but every game I've LP'd so far, or every RPG that I've LP'd so far, was edit out battles with repeating enemies. Now, some LPs I see do it like I do. Some LPs I see it where people still show the all the battles, every battle, even the ones that are repeat enemies. One thing I'm wondering, guys, is which do you prefer, essentially? Do you like that I'm skipping all the repetitive battles, editing them all out? Or would you rather I just left them in? This episode is a good example comparison because those first battles I was talking with not editing out the battles, and then I was... Ooh, there's 3 of them. And I forgot to heal my ammo, as usual. And then I started editing them out again, and this one I'm not going to edit out, just to give a direct example while I'm talking about it. What do you think? Cut out the battles, or just leave them in? I mean, it certainly helps you see how well I'm doing, or how not well I'm doing during these battles. I mean, I remember one LP long ago when I first started in a Rana story, while I was exploring out there, having Ivan die in like 2 fights. That would have been entertaining, right? This battle probably wouldn't be entertaining aside from the fact that I forgot to heal. But yeah, what do you guys think? I'm not going to be able to edit all these episodes ahead of time, so do I have a medium? Am I out of mediums? Guess I'm using a large one. So I'm probably going to be editing these, each of these a couple episodes ahead. You know what? Let's go ahead and use that one attack. I haven't really been paying attention to how strong each of these guys are, but I want to see how strong Blizzard is. It's weaker than Robert's flamethrower, but I want to see what it looks like. That's a blizzard? I could have come up with a more threatening blizzard than that. So that costs 55 HP, but he's gonna recover! Yay! Well, he's gonna recover so long as they don't attack him. Another new lore. I probably don't need any more lores from this spell, but I'm gonna learn them anyway. Revive. Revives everybody for 99 HP. Use your own 99 of your own HP. I would have put the cost lower, because in RPG Maker you revive characters with 1 HP, and this cannot be changed. I don't quite think it's worth reviving using 99 of your own HP, because odds are the enemy is going to get another turn in before you can start recovering HP, and they're just going to get knocked down, right back down. Your reviving is kind of useless in RPG Maker 1. Well, so far, the zombies down here don't really differ all that much. Yeah, I'm not noticing any notable difference between their attacks. I am noticing that Benjamin's HP recovery increases by 1 every level. Oops, I wasn't even paying attention to what was going on. I was just thinking, hey, I'm being really quiet. I wonder if I can make them think that the sound is broken. It's like, what happened to the sound? Turn volume up, and then all of a sudden the zombie goes, and you're just shaking in your chair. Not really, but I think that would be pretty funny. Ow. And this is pretty much how I fight. Use 1 attack, maybe one special attack, maybe 2 if the battle's particularly annoying, but otherwise saving my ammo. That means it's a survival horror, that's what you're supposed to do. These guys aren't too difficult. Giving plenty of HP. Giving me bags of chips. Which don't really heal much, but they can be filler health for outside of battle. I never did find that amethyst. I wonder if it was something you could actually find. Or maybe that's what I should do. Instead of stopping myself to talk when the battle starts, I just keep talking. Because sometimes it's difficult to remember what I was talking about while waiting for a battle to end. So I just go into the battle and talk until I run out of what I was saying and then let the battle end. Like so. Definitely want to finish this LP before I start airing it, though. Let's see. Amelia's Love. Cure All on All? That's an up on Cure All on Single. And if I remember, that's just Remedy. Pretty sure that's Remedy. Wonder if he'll find anything new. So is there anything off in that direction? I like this dungeon, giving me lots of experience per level ups. Cannon fodder. That's the word I was looking for earlier. The bag of chips is cannon fodder healing. Did I say can of chips? I don't know. So is the salt. Basically, the small healing items that are best used outside of battle. Save the big ones for in battle where you're going to need to heal as much as possible in as short amount of time as possible. Is there anything off in that direction? No? Okay. Well, I do notice that the Ravenous Zombie has more HP. Is this intentional? Or did you just forget to turn these off? I'm wondering if you just didn't note that treasure events reset after scenario card swaps. Speaking of, I wonder when the next one is. What is dialect anyway? I should look that up. I bet the treasure chest in this direction is back. And where'd it go? Sometimes it's... Well, that didn't help. Where's my small ammo box? I just got a small ammo box. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Okay. Gonna need to use a better one here soon. How many big ammo boxes do I have? Only 11? Might want to be a little bit, word for... oh yeah, conservative. Might want to be a little bit conservative with my ammo then, because... who knows? I might be starting to run out, and there might not be a whole lot more coming up. That reminds me, though, as I was looking in the instruction manual at the history and all that, it listed the characters, and it came across a character named Max. And it's like, wait, I haven't met a Max. Am I going to be meeting a new party member? Well, apparently the old man at the weapons shop is named Max. Will he be a party member? Well, I am going back to get him right now. But it's not like it's somebody I haven't met yet. Okay, no treasure over there now. And as I go off in this direction, is it going to get really dark again? I know there's a rest area. If it's still there. Yeah, that's pretty much the goal of this episode. Go see the old man. And then, after that, I guess I'll quit for the night. Go to bed. It's nice that Benjamin's attacks are respectable. I mean, they're certainly not strong as the other two party members. Half the damage that Robert's given, but it's not bad. Okay, so is this the rest area? Yep, it sure is. Good. First I'm gonna heal. And I'm probably gonna change my skill here. Because the other healing stuff I'm probably not needing. I wonder what wind does. Okay, give me a sec. I'm gonna look this up. I've recorded for 41 minutes now. Let's see. The lore list. Astral. Wait. What? Oh, okay. Wind's listed somewhere else. Let's see. Wind. First thing I learned is Scythe. 175 damage for a single enemy. That's nice. Is there an attack all here? Yep. 6 levels in. Cost of 99 HP. 300 damage against all. And my blizzard spell, what was that again? 90 damage all. I don't know. I was a few into my basic lore. Could always return to that. Fire lore. Nah. Well, did I learn anything on wind yet? Let's see. The first one is called Scythe. Lore. Scythe. Well, what's my basic damage causing spell? Okay. You know what? Give me a moment. I'll get back to you on that. Okay, I'm definitely switching to water, because the next water spell is an attack that poisons all enemies, and that would be pretty useful. So yeah, water. And as it turns out, there was one more in the healing spell, and it was that spell I was talking about Cost of 99 HP, heals 100 HP to a single person. I would have rather it healed 100 HP to everybody. But that last spell is not going to be very useful for me. Where am I going? I should probably save, and we're going into really dark rooms again. Yes, rest area. I wonder if the rumor of ghost data is how it works. Because somebody discovered a long time ago, when they decided to open their memory card data in WordPad or whatever, they discovered some text that they had previously deleted from their game or from their memory card. I'm not entirely sure which. And this was referred to as ghost data. But I'm wondering how it's caused. Is it caused by deleting text like within the game programming, or is it caused by deleting the file by some method? Maybe it's recommended that the card gets reformatted, because I discovered a while back that I have ghost data of Jester's Hunt on one of my memory cards. I don't know if it's part of the save file, or if it's separate and can't be accessed by any means. Oh yeah, I want to go up first. Probably up doesn't lead anywhere. Indeed. My guess is it's not really part of the save file, so what one can do is simply take the memory card, reformat it somewhere. Well, first off, have the stuff loaded up or stored on a backup somewhere, then reformat the memory card, and then put the memory back onto the card. The save file that are the save files that are important. Now, I suppose at some point I am going to have to recover my ammo, so I guess I might as well do that now. How many small ammo boxes do I have now? Just one. Fine, I'll... I don't know. Use it on her, and I guess I'll lose a few points by using it on here. And this is the exit. Or, well, it's leading to the exit anyway. It's certainly brighter. You know, it's kind of interesting. Here I am this far into the game, and most of my attacks don't cause over 100 damage. Except that one. Yeah, 5th memory card of the game. And what level am I? Level 22 or something like that? Well, he's at level 21. And there's that poison all spell. 22, yep. He's already caught up to these guys. That's how much experience these guys are given. Let's see. Cleanse, Mirren Coast. It costs 1 HP to poison all enemies. That's either a mistake, or Xisthruos really had no faith in the poison spell. I do. It's actually my favorite effect because it has a 100% success rate, assuming that the enemy does not have any special defense. Was that stat used? Yeah, M defense, there it is. So, apparently Xisthruos does have that stat turned on. So, question is, are any enemies using it? Found out recently that in order for the magic defense stat to have any effect on defending against certain spells, it needs to be in the hundreds and thousands, because 1,000 points would actually only be 10% resistance. And we've got no resistance. Okay, one more zombie and we should be at the top. Now you definitely won't be seeing me using this sort of dungeon, since there's no way to walk around enemies, and I am using non-random encounters. Okay, so I wasn't quite at the top yet. Hello! Let's see. Salt. Ooh, definitely a couple salts for you. And one more for you. Well, here's one of those Azuli characters that I was mentioning and wondering whether we'd meet any earlier this episode. Is it an Azuli? Well, I noticed that it's... Okay, it's not an Azuli. It's just a blocker. And this isn't a boss battle thing. This is a regular battle thing. But I'm gonna hit him hard anyway. Well, those cohorts certainly have a lot of HP. So far, though, they do not appear to be strong. Is there any particular reason why this guy is, I don't know, blocking my path? Yeah, soup will do. Another blizzard. Oh, that's plenty of HP, isn't it? Guess I'll use another flamethrower. Flamethrower! Yay! Does this work against all? No. Thing about group attacks, even though there's 2 of these warp fleshes, it wouldn't target them both. Never mind the fact that they're actually not the same enemy, because one's facing the other direction. They're probably exactly the same, just facing the other direction for added effect. Okay, defeated one! So far, though, I don't see anything significant about this battle. Just some random enemy blocking the way. Is there going to be a second phase to this? Is the blocker going to turn into something? Certainly got plenty of HP. Should have tried this to begin with. Yeah, it doesn't even matter now. Wow, that's some nice experience points. And some SP to go along with it. So that's it? What was the point? Oh, I've got... I think that's enough XP to learn the next, thing. Alright, so we reached the slums again. That's where the old man is. Before I go in there, though, did I actually show you guys the broken bridge? I think I did. However, there was a treasure chest up there now that I think about it, and also this path is apparently gone. I wonder if the treasure chest has been reloaded. No, I say the treasure chest is just plain gone. There must be another way. It must be the sewers, and it involves going through ancient ruins that are so dark that you can't see a thing. Or at least you can vaguely make out the walls. I bet there's zombies here again. No, there wouldn't be, because this place has been barricaded, hasn't it? And of course, since the places are barricaded, we're allowed to go into these places now. Oh, and we were apparently supposed to go into this one in particular. Well, that figures. I wanted to explore the town first. I must be drunk too. I swear the chairs are like facing away from the... Yeah, I know that can't be helped. What's that in the corner there? It looks like a mangled bloody mess, or maybe it's a guy in a ninja armor suit. I think the old man's lonely. And I just realized I was talking while people were talking. Oops. So I'll shut up now. Interesting toss-away sound effect. Yep, this is Max. No, so she was picking it up to put it away, okay. She's putting away an empty bottle? Or maybe it wasn't empty. Okay, Max. Easy name to remember. Or do you have one? What kind of world is this that you created, Xisthruos, that some people might not have real names? Well, that I can actually understand, because he's been the old man of the armor shop, and people have always called him Max. When has he had to use his real name? I mean, it's not like there's taxes or anything. And there probably aren't. No tax returns anyway. Not for long. You got that wrong. Yeah! Business is good. I mean, not too long ago you had some guy come along to buy a sniper weapon to assassinate a president. I like that you at least have, trading in the game. Since there's no real shops or money. When we stayed at the library. Yeah, he probably hasn't thought much about drinking since then. You know, we never met the third member of that cult. The third leader. Yeah, I saw that coming. How about no? I mean, on the bright side, we're about to enter the last memory card, but I want to find out what's in the rest of the town. There might be some treasure to find. I'd certainly like to find that, wouldn't I? Of course. I just said I would. Why wouldn't I want treasure if I said I would want treasure? So give me a moment to load the game back up. I saved just outside of town, right? Please tell me I saved right out of town. Yeah, I saved right out of town. Or I saved in the middle of the... in the middle of the sewers, which wouldn't be so bad because I'm not that far from the end. Guess we'll find out. You know, the way the Wii glows whenever it has something new downloaded, you think it wear out the light. I mean, it's not a continuous glow, it just dims and then brightens up and then flashes and then back to dim, brightens up, flashes, dims, brightens up. I mean, you get the point. Alright. So, give me a moment to look around town. There were zombies here before. Oh, okay. So, these are corpses we're looking at. Broken. Broken. You know what? I'll just get back to you if we find anything. Oh, so this is what is in these rooms. Why did you make them so dark? I know I keep complaining about it, but it's worth complaining about. There's just really empty. Or not empty, but... well, this room is, but... I don't get it. Oh, who was that one guy from this room here? Was he one of the cult leaders or something? Because he knew some powerful magic. Are we going to meet him on the last memory card? You don't say. Just realize that there's oh, how's he gonna care? We're about to flee the island. But since I can't get to Benjamin's old home, the only place where I can change his skill is way back at the place at the start of this episode. Oh! I got back the thing that breaks at random. The decimator. Well, now that I know what it does, I'm going to save it for the final battle. Assuming there is a final battle. There might not be. So it's definitely worth coming through here again. Yes. Thank you. And what does this weapon do? Wow, that's a whole lot of ammo. Wow, that's a whole lot of damage. I only have one shot with it. But if I want a powerful attack, yeah, that's definitely worth the ammo cost. I think I'm going to start spamming ammo belts on Robert now. And to think, had I explored the rest of the town and not accidentally... wandered into the cutscene that ends the memory card, we would have be ending with a cutscene for the episode. Instead, it's going to end with me exploring town a little, and then that's it. No, don't leave yet. I might find something else interesting. Well, okay, the gun's probably going to be the highlight of this exploration. And the decimator. Mostly the gun. Is there any point to checking the things on the wall? Am I going to find an elixir in the clock? I haven't seen anybody actually do that. Well, the guy who created Untamed Madness joked about it, but there weren't actually elixirs in the clocks. Whatever happened to that guy anyway? You think he'll ever find that LP? I'd like to hear his explanation about how he went along with the game. I think I'll go ahead and just end the discussion of that game right there, because I really do bring it up a bit too often. You know, I think this could have been done a bit better graphically. I mean, it's pretty clear the carpet is going down the stairs, but it's also pretty clear that it doesn't cover much of the stairs. There is a full stairs graphic, a middle piece. Oh, I forgot what the code was. I wonder if now that I'm further in the game, that the code would still work. Pretty sure it was something simple. Okay, so it wasn't that. Okay, you're gonna have to tell me, Xisthruos, because I'm really curious. Is there anything to the piano, or was being attacked by a snake and getting low experience points all that it was for? I think this is the last building. Yeah, that's it. So I guess we end the episode right here, as I walk in and go through this cutscene again. Next time, we'll start on the last memory card and make our way to the end of the game. Hopefully it'll be exciting. See you then.